Hey, I'm glad you're back here on Baker Rebuilds. If you watched last video, then you know that we just put in new spark plugs into the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. Today we're going to finish that up by putting in these brand new coil packs from Dragonfire, and we'll see how she starts. First things first, you're going to use a little bit of dielectric grease, dielectric connector protector. This will just help you have better continuity from your coil pack to your spark plug. Make sure that everything's firing smoothly. Woo! Coil pack number one, baby. You don't gotta go crazy with this stuff. Just a little bit in each cylinder, each tube, each coil pack hole, whatever these are called, each one of these. And then you're just going to gently start inserting these into each hole. Now on these coil packs, I'm just going to tighten these bolts by feel, making sure that the coil pack is fully seated onto the spark plugs and down to the valve cover. There may be a torque spec for these, I'm sure there is, but I've been wrenching enough years to where I'm just going to go by feel here and it'll be fine. I'm also using my stubby ratchet and not my long handle one, and that's to prevent me from accidentally putting more torque than I intend to on it. These little 10mm bolts, if you have a long handle torque or a long handle ratchet, you absolutely can break them or strip out the fastener that's retained inside of the valve cover. So I do recommend using the short handle or just holding your ratchet right above the ratcheting mechanism in order to tighten these up. These are pretty good. It's crazy, as I'm putting these on, you can feel it's so much tighter to get those boots to slip over the spark plugs. The other ones were loosey-goosey. I don't know the most about coil packs, but new ones are peace of mind for sure. All right, guys, I put dielectric grease in each hole of each coil pack. I tightened down the 10mm bolts by hand, made sure that they're nice and snug, really good, you know. And it's dark now, so it's time to go for a first start, and well, hopefully she's running good. One final step, I gotta put my hose back on to my intake box and intake plenum. Yeah, nice and secure. I'm sure there's no problems there. Just realized that my intake hose has apparently been loose, so we're gonna tighten that up real quick. That's embarrassing. Give this a little snugging. That's embarrassing. Probably from when I pulled the throttle body off to clean it up so that I can use it as a control. That and a new air filter to see how the oil catch can is doing it. I mentioned that back in the oil catch can video. If you haven't checked that out, I think I did a pretty good job on that video, put some extra effort into it, so go check it out. Let me know what you think. Okay, I feel better about that. Got the coil packs all in, looking amazing. Okay, she started up, that's a good sign. No check engine light, so that should mean that we have no misfire. Not sure why I have an airbag light. That was on before though, so that's irrelevant. It's just on. All right, she's running. Whew. All right, I'm gonna put my cover back on. We can go for a spin. So I didn't have any check engine lights or anything before. So I know that if I had any amount of misfire, it couldn't have been that serious. But I swear there's a little bit more rumble to the exhaust. It's hard to tell really because I don't have a catback or anything fancy yet. She ain't got no gas. It's crazy how much heat it retains. I started the project about 4 hours ago, and just a little bit of running and she's already up to temp, at least as far as the temperature gauge is concerned. That's pretty crazy. She's running smooth though, no check engine light, so shouldn't have a misfire. Get out on the main road and punch up to the speed limit over here. Woo. She sounds healthy, guys. She sounds really good. All right, guys, until I get a catback exhaust, this is the closest we're getting to a sound clip, so let's see what she sounds like. Well, now to pick up my mess, and I'll see you in the next one. There's a learning curve. Yeah, I'm falling. Can you hear me calling for you? Yeah, I'm falling. I'ma keep on falling.